Hi, I'm Caressa Jackson for Heart of the Home, cooking at the kitchen at the Meadow Event Park. With Valentine's Day coming up, wanting to stay in, save some money, but still do a spectacular meal might be on your list of things to do. So today we're going to conquer steak and potatoes. A lot of my friends always tell me that they don't make steak at home because they're afraid that it's either going to come out too burnt or it's going to be too raw. So I'm going to teach you a way that you can make it at home, but it still be really good. But before we start, I'm going to teach you how to make a marinade that you can use to marinate your steak in for 8 to 24 hours, and the exact same marinade you're going to use for your potatoes. So we're going to start over here. We have 1/4 cup of oil. I use olive oil for this recipe. We have about 2 big tablespoons of minced garlic, 1/2 teaspoon of savory season, and a whole teaspoon of Cajun seasoning. We're going to whisk together these ingredients. And as you can see here, I pre-marinated my steaks ahead of time, so I used about half of this sauce for the steak. This other half we're going to use for our potatoes. I am using red potatoes cut into fourths, 1½ cups. We're going to put half of our marinade into this bowl, a little bit of salt and pepper. And then you can shake it up, or you can stir them around, whichever way, but you just want to make sure that your potatoes are coated in the oil, the garlic, and the seasonings. Then you want to lay them flat on a nonstick pan. And we're going to go ahead and put these in our preheated oven that's preheated to 400 degrees for 30 minutes. Now we're back over here. A good practice for your steak is to go ahead and take it out of the refrigerator after it's marinated. You want to bring it to room temperature. Typically that takes about a ½ hour. So you want to take it out just ahead of time. And we are going to turn our eye onto medium high. And we'll put 1 pat of butter for each steak. Till we get the entire pan covered. This will prevent it from sticking. One of the great things about using a cast iron skillet for this recipe is it can go directly into the oven, which is the secret to making a perfect steak without making it too tough. You want to start by pan searing it. And as you can see, I have a couple of cloves of garlic left over from my minced garlic that I just like to leave on here. You can put some onions in if you like steak and onions together, but you want to do that towards the end of the steak searing in the pan. You're going to need to let it sear for about 2 to 3 minutes on each side. All right, and now we're going to go ahead and turn them over. And you'll see there's a nice crispy crust on top from the seasonings. And we're going to let it sear on this side for about 2 to 3 minutes, and then we're going to finish it off in our preheated oven that's been preheated to 400 degrees. Depending on how you like your steak, if you like it rare, then actually at the point that it's done seasoning or searing, you won't even need to put it in the oven. If you like it medium rare, you want to cook it on 400 for about 4 minutes. If you like it medium, for about 6 minutes. And if you like it well done, 8 to 9 minutes. All right, our steak and potatoes are all done. I let mine cook for about 10 minutes because I like my steak well done. Go ahead and plate it here. A little bit of our potatoes. And you can serve this with some fresh garden salad with a little oil and vinegar dressing. So here you have it, Steak and potatoes for two. I'm Caressa Jackson for Heart of the Home. Come and get it.
Recipes from the Heart of the Home can be found on the Virginia Farm Bureau website at vafarmbureau.org.